me. I am Shivang Sinha. I scored 655 in Neet 2020, percentile 99.77, and I'm currently pursuing MBBS from AB Wims in RML Hospital, New Delhi. So I'm here to explain you some tips and tricks about how to handle, the anxieties and the stress and what to do in the last days and how I carried on with my strategy. Yep. So this is part one, my journey of NEET 2020. So this is my NEET 2020 scorecard. As you can see, I scored 655 and I got an all India rank of 3062. So, and also you can see the pattern that my physics percentile was greater than my chemistry and also greater than my biology. So I was quite weak in biology. So still, so my principles to crack NEET UG. So first of all, it's fear of losing in competition. Have a plan B in place if needed. Of course, as you know, there is always a fear of losing in competition. So you need to carry on with a plan B every time. Even if you're going for the exams, you have to keep it in your mind that if you won't be able to crack NEET, what will you do? It has to be there. There should be. Uh, Second is study discipline. In this long journey, one thing I really noticed, that discipline is very important if you want to crack a competitive exam, because if discipline has to be in terms of I can say in terms of like study hours, or even in terms of how much efforts are you putting. For example, if you're studying for 6 to 9 p.m. in the evening, you have to study at that time. Or if you're not able to do this, you're very flexible with your timetable, you have to at least put in 3 hours of that time. You have to adjust it somewhere. So this discipline should be very important. And completing your work and notes every day, this is it sounds very easy, but as you know, it is not so easy to carry out these things. Hard work, of course, everybody knows, I won't explain on that point. Smart work is very important, because the the idea to crack NEET, it's all about choosing what not to study rather than choosing what to study. Because you have loads of content in the market, you have loads of reference books, but you have to be very particular about what are you studying. So you have to choose very smart. Then making daily schedule for last 15 days. I should rather say making daily schedule for like throughout your NEET journey. It's very important. Execution of your daily schedule. Again, if you're planning everything and you're not executing, you're wasting your time, then it will all go in vain. You have to execute what you have planned. Plan carefully and execute even more carefully. Having your own strategy. Do not try to imitate peers. It is very, very important. I it was a 3-year journey, 11, 12, and a drop year. And every time I was so anxious that at the time I thought I needed medications. And this was all because I tried to every time look at my peers, like this topic has been completed, he or she has done that topic, I am lagging. So it won't really help, because the competition is not amongst your peers, it's among like 16 lakh students. So you have to stand out there. Somebody's completing something doesn't mean that he or she is completing everything. So you don't have to imitate your peers at all. Even in the last moments, in the last 2 months, I stopped talking to every friend of mine who was preparing for NEET. I just don't want to waste my time, looking into what they have done. And it is good to have friends having similar study goals. It is, of course, a point. If you can find a friend who is studying almost the same thing, so it would really help in clearing your doubts.